All right, guys, I got our next guest of the night here, Ahva Mayi, who's going to be fighting at the UMMAF National Championship Tournament. We got to speak with a couple of guys on it. It's going to be from May 26th, the 27th, and the 28th. Ahva, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man.
You know, you said that you're pretty busy today. What are you up to?
What's up?
You said that you're pretty busy today. What are you up to today?
I'm just training all day preparing for this fight, really. These fights, actually. But, yeah, just a lot of training going on and certain meal preps and all that kind of stuff.
Well, since it's a tournament, what's different about, getting ready for this compared to your last two fights?
Well, because for this tournament, I'm getting ready for a potential 3 fights. So, really, it's just training smart, staying healthy, but still getting that good work in. And really, it's just, just working with good coaches like Patrick and all those guys at National MMA. They really know how to prepare me.
So you have a 4-1 record right now. The one loss that you had went to decision. How do you feel about that loss? Do you feel like, if you're able to get back, what would you do differently?
Well, I learned a lot of lessons from that fight. That was my 3rd fight, and I learned so much from that fight, and I feel like I've completely changed as a fighter, as a person from that fight, and I've grown so much. But maybe hopefully down the line I can get that fight back, but if not, I'm not really stressing. I know I'm going to meet him again soon, but I got my eye on him, so we're going to do the second fight.
So what have you been doing to keep that weight off? My listeners really like to hear some nutrients or some diet tips. What do you do to keep the weight off?
Really, it's just strict diets and a lot of cardio and a lot of intense practices. Really, just working the weight off and trying to keep it off as much as possible, because I have to weigh in multiple times throughout the week, so that I really have to stay on top of everything with the dieting and everything.
And do you know who your first opponent is going to be?
No, I think they're gonna draw the matchups out of a raffle, and then they're gonna announce the fights around weigh-ins or something like that. But I'm ready for any of those guys. I already know who I'm matching up against, and I match up perfectly against everybody.
So apparently, if you win the tournament, they're gonna ship you overseas. What do you know about that? What's pretty much the prize?
All right. So this tournament, I have to win this tournament. I get a spot on Team USA, and I get to compete in the UMMAF World Championships, which is later this year in November, and it's going to be in Bahrain, which is overseas. And there's a lot of opportunities for me, so I really have to win this tournament to get to that one, and this is what I'm focusing on right now. But I have that tournament in November in my head as well.
So how many times do you think you're going to honestly fight this year?
I'm probably gonna have these 3 fights for the tournament, and maybe 1 or 2 fights afterwards, just to stay fresh for Worlds, and probably 3 fights at Worlds. So I'm probably gonna have 6 to 8 more fights this year.
Jesus. So for everybody that's gonna be tuning in to check out your fight, I mean, what kind of style would you say you have?
Oh man, I'm the new generation, man. I can do everything. I can wrestle, I can box, I can kickbox, I have jiu-jitsu, I have cardio, everything. I have everything. I'm the perfect fighter. I'm the next generation of fighters, and I'm the new wave, and I'm taking over.
Well, I keep saying it. Matt Hughes is actually going to be there. Have you ever met Matt Hughes before?
No, that's gonna be dope though. I wanna meet him. He's a legend, so that'll be awesome to meet Matt Hughes. I've met a lot of the UFC legends, but Matt Hughes, I haven't met him yet. That'd be awesome.
I got to ask you this, man. He's kind of been hinting towards, maybe making a possible comeback, maybe against, somebody that's older like him. What do you think about that? Should he make a comeback? Just do like a Legends fight, not anything, go for the title or anything, but just to come back, make some money and settle some business. What are your thoughts on him coming back?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Have the Legends fight each other. They don't have to really fight the younger guys, because man, they put BJ Penn against Sierra Rodriguez, and I didn't really like that. So they should make the Legends fight the Legends. So I'm down to see Matt Hughes fight. That'd be awesome. Maybe like Matt Serra or somebody.
Yeah, people were actually leaning towards that. They would like to see him fight Matt Serra. You just brought up BJ Penn, who made a comeback as well. He fought Yair Rodriguez, like you just said. Wasn't too successful there. Then we just saw Yair get beat out by Frankie. But now BJ is set up to face Dennis Seaver. Do you think that's a good idea for him?
Yeah, I think that's a much better matchup for VJ, because man, they've been giving him killers. So, and not to take away anything from Dennis Seaver, but he's kind of up there in age, so I think that would be a good matchup between those 2 guys.
It's going to be fun. And man, this is your first tournament that you're going to be in, correct? You've never done anything like this before, have you?
Yeah. This is my first tournament, so like I'm just new at this stuff, you know.
So do you live close enough to where they're having it to be able to drive back home? I know it's at the high school, so where are you guys all going to be staying?
We're going to be staying in hotels. They're going to be providing hotels and everything, but I'm like 4.5 hours away because I live in Nashville. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go check it out in Elizabethton and chill out while I'm fighting. Going to have a nice vacation.
Well, we're looking forward to it. What we like to do at this point in the interview, for anybody that's going to be tuning in, do you see this fight going a certain way, your first fight? And, what can everybody expect from the first fight?
My first fight is just going to be, taking my time, picking my shots. I'm gonna try to put the guy away early just to stay fresh, but I'm gonna take everything that's come to me. I'm not gonna really chase anything. So whatever happens, happens. But I'm gonna win that first fight, and I'm gonna go all the way to the third fight and win that one as well.
We're looking forward to it. What we like to do at this point is hand the imaginary microphone over to you. If you have any sponsors, shout outs, wish luck to everybody in the tournament, the floor is all yours.
I just want to say thank you to Nashville MMA, all my coaches, Lance Patrick, all my teammates, my family, my friends, everybody that's been supporting me. I'm bringing the win home, and just thank you to everybody that's been supporting me back home in Kurdistan and Nashville, and just everybody that supports me, all of you.
Thank you so much. We wish you best of skill come May 26th.
Thank you, sir.